Now, preventing your car from being stolen. Green Bay police want to help prevent certain vehicles from being stolen by hosting an event today. Aisha's at the First Alert Safety Desk, and who's this for?
Well, Emerson, it's for owners of Hyundai and Kia vehicles. We first alerted you to the ongoing issues of the software in those vehicles, and those issues have caused several vehicle break-ins or even thefts in our area. Green Bay Police is partnering with Bergstrom Hyundai of Green Bay and Dorsch Kia. It's a free mobile anti-theft software upgrade clinic. Today's event will be at the Automobile Gallery. It's on Adams Street in Green Bay. It starts at 11 this morning and ends at 3. Just go to the back parking lot off South Washington Street. Pre-registration is required to make sure you're eligible. There will be mobile service technicians there and ready to install the anti-theft software upgrade that you need. It'll take about 15 to 20 minutes. Also, Green Bay Police staff will be there to provide and fit eligible vehicles with a free steering wheel lock. That is courtesy of the Brown County Crime Prevention Grant Funding Board. We'll have a link to that pre-registration for you today at WBAY.com under the Safety Desk tab. Tammy.
All right,